Hello everyone, this is my infographic about the number of football players there are in the world. In order to make my infographic complete and follow a Gestalt design, I needed to pay attention to many different aspects. Gestalt is defined as a unified whole, where an infographic is compelling and visually stimulating for the reader. One aspect I worked on was layout. Within this aspect, I focused on focal points and visual hierarchy. Focal points carry visual weight that draws your eye to the information. Focal points have dominant, subdominant, and subordinate levels which carry the most, second most, and least visual weight, respectively. I put the title "Football" up top and bigger than the surrounding information for it to carry the most visual weight. Then I asked the question how many people play it underneath it to carry the second most visual weight, followed by the information about the population, which wasn't actually as important. A hierarchy is an organization of items into different levels of importance. By making my title bigger than the other information, it helps create this visual hierarchy because the title is more important than the surrounding information. Another aspect I worked on was called the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is a 3-frame wide by 3-frame deep grid that can rest over an image and tell designers a lot about how eyes will follow the information or design. I laid out my infographic to be separated into 3 parts, a top, middle, and bottom. As you can see, this top part is right here, and the middle part, and then this bottom part, into 3 equal parts. The football field or soccer field in the background helps because the reader can look at this and pick it out and immediately tell what my infographic is going to be about. So now I want to focus on my visuals. So as you can see, my visuals use soccer balls instead of regular bar graphs to display this information. That is how many football players there are per country. So by doing this, it follows Gestalt principles: proximity, similarity, and anomaly. Proximity is where we perceive items as being closely related when they are aligned to be in proximity to one another. Similarity and anomaly is where objects that look similar are perceived as a group or pattern. So, as you can see, these visuals create similarity and anomaly and proximity. Now I want to focus on font color. So I needed to pay attention to color harmony and color wheels to create a visually appealing infographic. So color harmony is when you use the color wheel to create a sense of order using colors in the correct way. Because the background was green, I used a font color of pinkish purple to complement the background. Using the color wheel, I was able to pick a visually pleasing color that works well with the background. While paying attention to all of these aspects, it helps create an interesting and visually appealing infographic. Thank you for listening.